So today, something really interesting happened to me as I was driving on the highway, and I wanted to share it with you because it's a really great example about how your flow of energy affects how your reality manifests. And it's actually such a simple concept. It's a concept that will make your life infinitely easier. It will allow you to take things easier and actually get much bigger results. And the trick has to do with your speed in life. Most people are rushing around and they're trying to get things done quickly. And one thing that I have learned over the years is that you get so much bigger results when you actually go slower. And learning this has been such a game changer for me because it's meant that now I don't have to race in life. I don't have to worry about producing massive quantities of effort to get where I want to go. Instead, this little secret has allowed me to sit back and just allow the seas to part in my life and allow really great things to happen with minimal to no effort on my part. So I want to share this secret with you and I want you to try it out today. Now, of course, my name is Andrea Schulman and I've been teaching people about the law of attraction, consciousness, and spirituality for over 10 years now. If you like the tip in today's video, when you're done with this video, please make sure to check out the link on my membership program below in the description. Over 1,100 people have signed up so far. And in this program, I'm going to show you how to stop resetting your manifestations so you can get them the first time, stay aligned long enough for your life to change, and become the version of you who actually gets what you want. So if you're interested in learning more, again, at the end of the video, check out the link below in the description. But let's jump into today's topic, okay? So for a long time, I've been talking about the importance of slowing down to speed up your manifestation. And it was funny because I was talking to a friend about it the other day, and she had mentioned that one of the ways that she has slowed down intentionally was simply with the speed of her driving. Okay. Now for me, this one was new. So on my channel, I've talked about how if you move slower, things tend to work in your favor. If you speak slower, things tend to work in your favor. But as it turns out, with her, driving slower actually had better effects. Now, for me, this was a new one, okay? I hadn't tried actually driving slower because if you know much about me, you know I love fast cars, okay? So I presently drive a Porsche Panamera. And one of the things that I love about this car is that I can zip in and out of traffic and drive speeds that perhaps I shouldn't be driving. So I've always been kind of a speed demon. Whether or not that's good is up to somebody else to decide. But driving slow, I never really thought about it. I always just kind of drove quickly. And I thought about what my friend said about how she had wanted her life to slow down and she wanted to take the foot off the gas with all that anxiety and rushing that moving quickly can cause in your reality. So she started just to drive slower and noticed that things in her reality really improved. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. So I had to drive down a stretch of highway near where I live. So it's I-95, which goes up and down the east coast of Florida. And I had to get on the road at a time where a lot of times there's heavy traffic. And so it was kind of my expectation that I was going to get onto this road and it was going to take me longer than usual because I was going at a heavy traffic time. But I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what my friend said and I'm going to cap my speed. And so she said she always caps her speed at 72 miles an hour. Okay. Technically the speed limit is 70, but I would usually drive at least 80, maybe 85. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cap my speed at 72. And so I get onto this stretch of highway going 72 and I'm in the slow lane because that's where the people who drive 72 sit. Okay. And usually my experience has been when I'm in the slow lane, it feels like I'm constantly having to get around the person in front of me. Okay, maybe you've had this experience where it's hard to pick the lane on the highway that works because it feels like the slow lane, you're always having to get around a person. Well, it was really funny because I camped out in the slow lane And I didn't have one single problem. I got to move at my exact speed and it was no issue. And I was able to travel just fine. Interestingly enough, there was zero traffic on the road. Now, again, this was supposed to be a time of day where there's lots of traffic. I was expecting there to be lots of traffic. Usually I would be darting in and out in an effort to get through this traffic, but I'm camped out in the slow lane and there is zero traffic. Now, here's the funniest part of the story, okay? As I'm driving and I'm camped out in the slow lane going 72, there are a couple of other cars that are driving the way I would ordinarily drive. Okay, so I see them kind of zipping in and out. And the first thing that comes to mind is, wow, they look kind of out of control. They look kind of chaotic. They look kind of stressed. Just while I'm in that state of going slow, noticing other people zipping around looked to me to be frantic kind of behavior. And the funniest part about it was they kept getting caught up in traffic patterns. So while I'm stuck in the slow lane, going perfectly fine with no need to dive in and out, they're over in the fast lane getting stopped and slowed down by cars that are camped out in the fast lane. And so it was funny because I'm driving along at the perfect speed, perfectly easily fine, and the cars that are going fast keep getting stuck back where I am. So essentially, we traveled the same distance and I did very little effort. I was just going slow and steady in the slow lane. And I'm getting there at the same time as the people who are putting the pedal to the metal. Okay, and maybe you've experienced this too, is that when you start rushing and moving quickly, the energy that you put out into the universe is, I have to rush. I can't move at my own pace because there's going to be obstacles I need to get around, because I need to get there quickly. And that rushing energy actually puts into your reality obstacles. Okay, so you'll find that when you're rushing, a lot of times things will happen, like the lights will turn red. You'll end up in some kind of a traffic jam. The car in front of you will stop. But simply just going your pace allows you to move real slowly and comfortably, and the seas simply part. Now, the trick to this is when you're moving slowly, you want to do it in a place where you're trying to appreciate your speed. So don't be moving slowly, worried about going fast. Simply say to yourself, I'm going to travel at my own pace today and let things work out as they are. I'm going to be nice and comfortable and easy, and I'm going to move at my own pace, okay? When you do this, what you signify to the universe is, I can run at my own pace. Things are working out for me. I get to run my life the way I want to. And because you're projecting that through your speed onto your reality will slow down and open up to allow you through other things that would cause people obstacles. Now, this is such a big thing. And the example that I'm giving is small. It's being in traffic, and I really do recommend try it in traffic because it's very, very helpful. And it's a small way to show you your power. But I've seen this on a much bigger level as well, which is that when I take my time, I get infinitely better results. When I try to rush something like a work project or maybe a sales process or a relationship, if I try to rush something, I introduce all kinds of chaos into that event, and I might get some results, but they're not that good. But if instead I sit back and I take my time with the work project, I take my time with the sale, I take my time with the relationship, it blossoms into something really amazing with me having to do absolutely no effort at all. And so I'm telling you this because if you're sick and tired of racing around trying to make things change in your life, the trick is just to go slower. Now, if you like this manifesting tip, again, make sure to go ahead and check out my program below in the description that will help you stop resetting your manifestations, stay aligned long enough for your life to change, and become the version of you who gets what you want. Now, 1,100 people have already signed up for this program, so it's very popular. It is not affiliated with YouTube. I do have my own app and my own membership website. So if you'd like to check that out and see if you might be a good fit, again, make sure to go ahead and check out the link below in the description. In addition to that, if you are new to my work yet and you have not yet taken my manifesting test, it is free, it's very fast, and it will allow you to put something out and watch it come back so that you know for certain that you really are the creator of your own reality. It's so important when you're becoming a deliberate creator for you to know your power. And it's important for you to get some wins under your belt. So I designed this test to be an easy way for you to get some manifesting wins. So go ahead and check it out at manifestingtest.com. Again, that's manifestingtest.com. I'll also go ahead and put the link below in the description, but manifestingtest.com is the direct link. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how slowing down will create huge manifesting wins for you. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon.